Connections.
Innovation.
Change.
I think democracy.
The future.
Opportunity.
Future.
Convenience.
Progress.
A new way to collect data.
Opportunity.
Access.
The future.
Progress.
Opportunity.
Magic.
The hope.
I certainly expect to see a lot more ownership from the patients in terms of they own their own data, they are empowered to drive their own healthcare choices, and ultimately that data is being used to inform those healthcare choices. So I think we'll see a huge decentralization from where we are now.
In 10 years, I expect that there will be more people living after a cancer diagnosis through the better technologies, being able to diagnose their cancers earlier, and also in prevention, very important.
So I think in 10 years what we'll see a lot more of is the digitization of our own personal data and things like heart rate and health markers. So it'll give us more control, hopefully, over our own health and to be able to be more invested in our health over the long term.
I think it will change that way that the digital technologies help us to solve daily tasks. At the moment, I think some people are more slave to the digital devices, and I think it should change a little bit more that they really make people's life easier to take up their tasks, especially to health and fitness. I think there's a lot of measurement there, so digital devices will help us to have a healthy lifestyle.
I think in the future, the average person will be much more aware of their health, aware of what the risks are for their health, and have much more power and agency on how they take care of themselves in their day-to-day lives.
I suspect that in 10 years, as we've been talking about this morning, that everybody on their mobile phones will be managing their own patient information, and all their medical data will be carried around by everybody on a daily basis. If it's not, in fact, on a chip inside their bodies even, but perhaps that's a bit too soon.
We will see less doctors in person and use more additional technologies to be cured, or at least to have first diagnosis.
I think that there'll be a lot more connectivity between different diseases. We'll have a better understanding of how diseases impact on people and also how better to treat them.
I think in 10 years' time, within 10 years' time, people will have a much better awareness of what is possible in healthcare. I hope what does happen is there's more self-imposed preventative care, because people really need to go down the path of preempting potential for disease and conditions, especially non-communicable diseases. So I think greater awareness is a key factor, and that might change really the way we approach healthcare.
I think there will be more access to health through digital. And I think that the average person will be able to have early detection of diseases through the use of personal devices such as cell phones and smartwatches.
I think it will be more a question of cooperating between people's willingness to share quite personal data with a whole range of professionals, whether they're doctors, fitness experts, lifestyle experts, and tailor their particular needs, their particular bodily and mental capabilities with the kinds of outcomes that they would like. So it's a matching of personal data with the technical capabilities to deliver better outcomes.
I think we'll all be healthier. We should have more efficient healthcare, better targeted healthcare, and better access to healthcare.
In 10 years and in 10 months and in 10 minutes, as we speak, everyone is finding out how to do it better, how to do it faster, and also very importantly, how to do it cheaper in the field of health. Because it's so intimate, it's so personal. It's about me, it's about my body, it's about my quality of life. And therefore, in 10 years, we will see developments that we can't even imagine. But at the same time, let us not lose sight of the fact that as we live longer, we obviously have to prepare for those that are going to be, 80 years or more. One out of every 2 Japanese born today is going to live to 100 years. And therefore, that's going to challenge us in many forms, including the workforce that is going to be needed to be able to support the medicine in a time of much longer living.